Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Fun Facts. Today we're going on a trip across the galaxy. Our galaxy, the Milky Way. We're going to dive into how huge it really is, the mysteries of black holes, and why the speed of light basically rules the universe. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy, which means it has a flat, disc-like shape with arms spiraling out from the center. It's made up of hundreds of billions of stars, plus gas, dust, planets, and even dark matter that we can't see. Yeah, there's stuff out there that literally makes up most of the galaxy, and we have no idea what it is. Crazy, right? Our sun is just one star among hundreds of billions. And get this, the Milky Way is about 100,000 light years across. A light year is the distance light travels in a year, which is roughly 9.5 trillion kilometers. So if you tried to cross the galaxy at the speed of light, the fastest speed possible, it would still take 100,000 years. Humans? We've only made it to the moon. That's like trying to cross the galaxy with a skateboard. We live in one of the spiral arms, called the Orion arm. That means our neighborhood in the galaxy is pretty average. Not too close to the center, not too far out. And speaking of the center, that's where things get really wild. At the center of the Milky Way is a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A star. It has about 4 million times the mass of our sun. A black hole is a place where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. If you got too close, you'd be stretched into a long spaghetti-like shape. Scientists even have a name for that: spaghettification. Don't try it. Seriously. Even though black holes sound terrifying, they're actually really important. They affect how stars move, how galaxies evolve, and they might even be linked to mysterious things like dark matter and dark energy. And Sagittarius A star, it's basically sitting there quietly, but it's shaping the entire galaxy around it. Now, let's talk about the speed of light, because it's key to understanding all of this. Light travels at about 300,000 kilometers per second. That's insanely fast. You could go around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. But even at that speed, space is so huge that it takes years, decades, or even thousands of years for light to travel across the galaxy. That's why when we look at distant stars, we're actually seeing what they looked like years ago. Space is literally a time machine. And there's more. Our galaxy is moving. The Milky Way isn't just sitting still in space. It's spinning and also moving toward a giant cluster of galaxies. The stars in our neighborhood orbit the galactic center at around 828,000 kilometers per hour. That sounds insanely fast, but the distance is so huge that it still takes the sun about 225 million years to make one full orbit. That means the last time the sun was in this exact spot, dinosaurs were still roaming Earth. Mind-blowing, right? Galaxies like the Milky Way aren't alone either. We live in a group called the Local Group, which has over 50 galaxies, and all of them are moving around, colliding sometimes, slowly merging over billions of years. Someday, in about 4 billion years, the Milky Way is expected to collide with the Andromeda galaxy. Don't worry though. Stars are so far apart that it probably won't cause explosions, but it will make a new, massive galaxy. So, thinking about black holes, the speed of light, and the massive scale of the Milky Way can make you feel tiny, and you are. But it also shows how amazing it is that we can even understand any of this. We live on a tiny blue planet, orbiting an average star, in a galaxy that's just one of billions in the universe. And yet we've figured out the basics of how it all works. That's kind of incredible. Next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're looking at billions of years of cosmic history. Every star you see has its own story, and some of them may even have planets like ours. And maybe somewhere out there, someone is looking back at the Milky Way and thinking the same thing. All right, that's it for today's journey through our galaxy. Thanks for coming along, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more mind-blowing space facts. Until next time, Keep looking up. The universe is wild.